Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that can change your life business skills that make millions. Not just the theory, not just the hype, but real, practical skills that, when applied correctly, can take you from struggling to thriving. You see, many people think business is complicated, that you need fancy degrees or tons of luck. But the truth is, it boils down to a few key skills that, when mastered, can unlock wealth beyond your imagination. Let's start with understanding the value of your offer. Every business starts here. You must know what your customer truly needs. It's not about selling what you think is good. It's about discovering what your market craves and delivering it so well that your product or service becomes indispensable. This means digging deep, talking to your customers, understanding their pain points, and crafting your offer to solve those problems better than anyone else. When your offer delivers undeniable value, people don't hesitate, they reach for their wallets. Mastering the art of sales and persuasion is essential. I don't mean being pushy or manipulative. Real sales mastery is about communicating your value so clearly and passionately that your customers can't help but say yes. It's about storytelling, about building belief in what you offer, and about showing how your product or service transforms their life or business. Sales is the lifeblood of any successful enterprise, and learning to sell ethically and effectively will put millions in your pocket. But business isn't just about the product or the sale, it's about people. Building relationships and trust is the foundation that keeps money flowing year after year. When you show genuine care, when you follow through on your promises, and when you build connections, you create loyal customers and partners. These relationships lead to repeat business, referrals, and an unstoppable momentum. People do business with those they trust and respect, so invest time and energy in building authentic connections. Then, you have to learn to leverage systems and processes. If you want to grow beyond a small operation, you need to stop doing everything yourself. $1,000,000 businesses run on reliable systems that produce consistent results. Whether it's marketing, customer service, or product delivery, creating processes allows you to scale your business without burning out. It frees you to focus on what only you can do, lead and innovate. None of this works without the right mindset and financial intelligence. A millionaire mindset means seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, being disciplined with your time and money, and thinking long term. But mindset alone isn't enough. You also need to understand how to manage your money, how to invest it wisely, and how to make your wealth grow sustainably. Business skills and financial smarts go hand in hand. Mastering these skills isn't easy, but it's simple. Start where you are, learn every day, and take consistent action. When you do, the business you build won't just survive. It will thrive, grow, and create millions. Remember, wealth is not an accident. It's the result of intentional skill development and disciplined execution. When it comes to building a business that makes millions, everything begins with understanding the value of your offer. Too many entrepreneurs get caught up in the idea of creating something flashy or innovative, but miss the mark on what truly matters: delivering real, undeniable value to the customer. The marketplace doesn't reward cool ideas or nice products. It rewards solutions that meet people's deepest needs and desires. So, your first task is to get crystal clear on what your customers actually want and need, not just what you think they want. This means going beyond surface-level assumptions. It's about digging deep, talking directly to your target audience, listening to their problems, their frustrations, and their dreams. Ask yourself, what keeps them up at night? What are the obstacles standing between them and the life or business they want? When you find the true pain points, you unlock the power to create an offer that hits right at the heart of those struggles. That's where the magic happens, when your product or service provides a clear solution to a pressing problem, It no longer feels like a purchase. It becomes an investment in their future. People don't buy products, they buy results. They buy hope, relief, transformation. Your job is to frame your offer so that it speaks directly to those outcomes. Instead of focusing on features or technical specs, talk about what your customer will gain, how their life will improve, how their problems will disappear, and how their dreams will become reality. Another critical aspect is differentiation. The market is crowded, and there are plenty of competitors selling similar products. What makes your offer stand out? What unique value do you bring? Sometimes it's your personal story, your expertise, or your unique method. Other times, it's the way you package your offer or the extra bonuses you provide. Whatever it is, you must clearly communicate why your offer is the best choice. Don't assume people will just figure it out. Make it obvious. Understand the concept of perceived value versus actual value. Perceived value is how your customer feels about your offer before they buy. Actual value is what they get after. The goal is to align the two so that the perceived value is high enough to attract the sale, and the actual value exceeds expectations so they become raving fans. This alignment builds trust, loyalty, and referrals, which are gold in business. Always be testing and refining your offer. The market changes, needs evolve, and your business must adapt. Constantly gather feedback, look at what's working and what isn't, and be willing to pivot. The business skills that make millions come from a mindset of continual learning and improvement. When you master the art of understanding and delivering value, you're not just selling. You're creating a business that people depend on and respect. If you want to make millions, start with your offer. Make it so valuable, so relevant, and so irresistible that your customers have no choice but to say yes. That's the foundation of every successful business. Without it, no amount of marketing, sales tactics, or hustle will get you where you want to go. But when you get this right, everything else becomes easier and the path to wealth becomes clear. Mastering the art of sales and persuasion is one of the most powerful skills you can develop if you want to build a business that makes millions. Sales isn't about manipulation or trickery, and it's definitely not about pressuring people to buy something they don't want or need. True sales mastery is about connecting with your customer on a deeper level, helping them see the value of what you offer and guiding them to a decision that benefits them and their life. When you master this skill, you don't have to chase customers. They come to you because they recognize your value and trust your expertise. You have to understand that people buy based on emotion, not logic. Yes, the mind tries to justify purchases with logic, but the initial yes comes from how your offer makes them feel. Your job is to craft your message in a way that touches their emotions, whether it's hope, relief, excitement, or even fear of missing out. You want your potential customer to imagine the transformation your product or service can bring to their life. Paint the picture so vividly that they feel the benefit even before they buy. This is where storytelling becomes essential. Humans are wired for stories. They help us relate, understand, and remember. When you share stories about how your product has changed someone's life or how it solved a problem you once faced, you create a connection. This connection builds trust and belief. People want to be part of your story because they want the same results. When your sales conversations are built around stories and real life examples, your audience becomes emotionally invested. Another critical element is asking the right questions and listening intently. Great salespeople don't just talk. They listen. They ask questions that uncover the true needs and desires of their customers. The better you understand what your customer wants, the easier it is to tailor your offer and your message to meet those needs. Listening also shows respect and care, which strengthens the relationship and makes the customer feel valued. Confidence is key in sales. If you don't believe in your offer, neither will your customer. You have to be so sure of the value you provide that you can stand firm without being pushy. This confidence comes from knowing your product inside and out, from seeing the results it produces, and from having a genuine desire to help your customer succeed. When you speak with conviction, your words carry weight and influence. Never underestimate the power of follow-up. Most sales don't happen on the first conversation. People need time to process, ask questions, and overcome doubts. A thoughtful, timely follow-up that provides additional value or answers questions can make all the difference. Persistence without pressure shows your commitment and professionalism. Mastering sales and persuasion is about serving others through communication. It's about helping people understand the value you offer so clearly and compellingly that they choose to buy because it's the best decision for them. When you develop this skill, you unlock a flow of customers and revenue that can truly make millions. Remember, selling is not about pushing. It's about guiding people to the solution they need and doing it with integrity. Building relationships and trust is one of the most overlooked yet most powerful business skills that can make you millions. In business, it's not just what you know or what you sell. It's who you know and how well you connect with people. Relationships are the foundation of every successful business because at the end of the day, business is about people. Real people with emotions, hopes, fears, and dreams. When you build authentic relationships, you create loyalty, trust, and a network that will support you through every stage of your business journey. Trust doesn't happen overnight. It's earned through consistent actions, integrity, and delivering on your promises. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. When you make a commitment, you honor it. These simple principles build credibility over time and show people that you are reliable and dependable. When customers and partners trust you, they don't just do business with you once. They come back again and again. Repeat business and referrals are often the largest source of income for successful entrepreneurs. Another important element is genuine care. People can sense when you care and they respond to it. This means listening more than you talk, understanding their needs, and showing empathy. When you take the time to truly know your customers or business partners, you create a connection beyond transactions. You become a trusted advisor, someone they turn to for guidance and support. This type of relationship is priceless because it builds a community around your business. People who will advocate for you, recommend you, and help you grow. Networking strategically is also a vital part of relationship building. It's not about collecting business cards or contacts, it's about cultivating meaningful connections. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and have the skills or resources that complement your own. This kind of network becomes a powerful asset. When you help others in your network succeed, they naturally want to help you succeed as well. This reciprocal support accelerates growth and opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. In addition to customers and partners, building a strong internal team is part of relationship building. Your employees or collaborators are an extension of your brand. When you treat your team with respect, communicate clearly, and empower them, they become more committed and productive. This creates a positive work culture where everyone works toward the same goals, which directly impacts the bottom line. Remember that relationship building is a long-term game. It's not about quick wins or immediate sales. It's about planting seeds, nurturing them, and allowing them to grow over time. Patience and persistence in building trust pay off in ways that short-term tactics never can. When you master the art of building relationships and trust, you unlock a powerful force that drives consistent revenue, opens new opportunities, and builds a business that lasts. People want to do business with those they trust and respect. So invest your time and energy wisely in this area. It's one of the best business skills that can truly make you millions. One of the most critical business skills that separates million-dollar entrepreneurs from the rest is the ability to leverage systems and processes effectively. When you're starting out, it's common to do everything yourself, answering emails, fulfilling orders, managing marketing, handling customer service. But as your business grows, this approach becomes a trap. You simply cannot scale by doing everything on your own. That's why building reliable systems and processes is essential to growing a business that makes millions. Systems are the repeatable, consistent ways you deliver your product or service, handle your operations, and manage your team. They create predictability and efficiency, reducing mistakes and saving time. When you have solid systems in place, your business runs smoothly even when you're not there. This allows you to focus on strategic growth and innovation rather than getting bogged down in daily tasks. Think about the companies you admire, the ones that seem to run like well-oiled machines. Behind the scenes, they have carefully crafted processes that guide every step of their operation. Whether it's how they onboard new clients, how they handle customer complaints, or how they launch a marketing campaign, there's a method to their success, and you can build those methods too. Creating systems starts with documenting what you do. Write down the step-by-step actions involved in each area of your business. Once you have those documented, you can start to identify where you can automate, delegate, or improve. Automation tools can handle repetitive tasks like sending emails or scheduling posts. Delegation lets you assign responsibilities to your team, freeing you up for higher-level work. Improvement is an ongoing process where you analyze your systems regularly and make them more efficient. The power of systems is also in scalability. When your business relies on your personal effort alone, your growth is limited by your time and energy. But when you create systems that others can follow, you multiply your capacity. You can onboard new team members quickly because they have clear instructions. You can replicate successful processes across different products or markets. This multiplication effect is how small businesses turn into million-dollar enterprises. Systems improve customer experience. When your processes are consistent and reliable, customers receive the same high-quality service every time. This builds trust and satisfaction, which leads to repeat business and referrals. On the other hand, a business without systems often delivers inconsistent experiences, frustrating customers and damaging its reputation. Building systems requires a shift in mindset. You must move from being the doer to being the leader. Your role evolves from doing tasks yourself to designing, overseeing, and improving the processes that keep your business running. This shift is essential if you want to build a business that doesn't just survive but thrives and scales to millions. Mastering systems and processes isn't just about organization. It's about creating a foundation that supports growth, efficiency, and excellence. When you invest time in building solid systems, you unlock the ability to scale your business beyond your individual capacity, delivering consistent value to your customers and paving the way to millions. The mindset and financial intelligence you bring to your business can either be the fuel that propels you forward or the anchor that holds you back. Many people think making millions is only about hard work or luck, but the truth is, your mindset combined with financial know-how is what transforms opportunity into lasting wealth. Without the right mental framework and money skills, even the best business ideas can fail to reach their full potential. Mindset is everything. A millionaire mind. It isn't just about thinking positively or dreaming big. It's about adopting a set of beliefs and habits that align with success. This means seeing challenges not as roadblocks but as opportunities to grow. It means having the discipline to stay focused, the resilience to bounce back from failures, and the patience to build something valuable over time. When you believe that you can learn, adapt, and improve, you open the door to possibilities others never even consider. One key aspect of the mindset is abundance thinking. Instead of fearing scarcity, worrying there isn't enough money, customers, or resources, you trust that there are plenty of opportunities out there. This mindset frees you from limiting beliefs that keep you stuck. It encourages generosity, collaboration, and innovation, which attract more success naturally. You begin to see money as a tool for growth rather than just something to be earned or saved. But mindset alone is not enough. Financial intelligence is equally crucial. This means understanding how money works, how to manage cash flow, control expenses, and create budgets that support your business goals. It means knowing how to read financial statements so you can make informed decisions. Many entrepreneurs fail not because they don't make money, but because they don't manage it wisely. Learning to track your numbers closely gives you control and confidence to grow sustainably. Investing is another vital part of financial intelligence. Making millions isn't just about earning money. It's about making your money work for you. This means learning about different types of investments, whether it's real estate, stocks, or reinvesting in your own business. Wise investment strategies multiply your wealth over time and protect you against financial risks. The goal is to create multiple streams of income that keep your money growing even when you're not actively working. Mindset and financial intelligence work together to create long-term wealth. When you develop the patience to delay gratification, the discipline to save and invest, and the vision to plan for the future, you build a financial foundation that lasts. This combination also helps you avoid common pitfalls like debt traps, poor spending habits, and short-sighted decisions that can derail your business. Cultivating the right mindset and sharpening your financial intelligence are two of the most important business skills you can master. They empower you to navigate the ups and downs of entrepreneurship, seize opportunities, and build wealth that lasts for generations. Remember, making millions is not just about what you do, it's about how you think and manage your money. When you get this right, the path to financial freedom becomes clear and achievable. The journey to building a business that makes millions is not about shortcuts or overnight success. It's about mastering the essential skills that create lasting wealth. It starts with understanding the true value of your offer and delivering it with excellence. It grows stronger as you master the art of sales and persuasion, connecting deeply with your customers and guiding them to say yes because they believe in you. Relationships and trust become your foundation, creating loyalty and opportunities that money alone can't buy. Systems and processes give you the freedom to scale, turning your business into a well-oiled machine that runs efficiently and consistently. And finally, your mindset and financial intelligence serve as the engine, driving you forward with resilience, wisdom, and clarity. When you combine these skills with action, persistence, and a heart to serve, you don't just build a business, you build a legacy. The power to make millions isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's available to anyone willing to learn, grow, and apply these principles every day. So, I challenge you to take what you've learned today and put it into practice. Invest in yourself, refine your skills, and build a business that not only generates wealth, but also creates impact. Your success is waiting on the other side of skill mastery and consistent action. Step into that space. Own your power. Build your $1 million business, and remember, this is just the beginning.